And then to start with, we're just going to find some gentle movement into the neck. So gently moving the chin to the chest. And then as you breathe in, slowly bring it back up. Maybe look to the sky a little bit, just being mindful that it's early and that your neck might not like it. A lot of movement, chin to chest. Slowly looking up. Chin to chest. And then looking up. Beautiful. Bring your chin to your chest and then slowly bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Slowly bring it back to the center, left ear to left shoulder. So just gently moving side to side at your own pace. And then if you'd like to, you can take it into a full circle. So bring it all the way around. Chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. Bring it up and around. Left ear, left shoulder. Bringing it down. So if you're going a full circle, maybe going a few times in one direction and then changing directions. And then when your right ear is at your right shoulder next, leave it there. And then press your left shoulder down towards the ground. So you can bring your hand by your side and push it down gently. So you should feel a stretch through that left side of the neck. Then through the elbow, come back to the center and we'll do the other side. So left ear, left shoulder, right hand down by your side, pushing the shoulder actively down to increase the stretch. And then bend the elbow, gently bring the chin back up. We're going to interlace the fingers and reach the hands forward. Morning, Marianne. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, bring the chest forward. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to bring it up. Chest reaches forward, arms reach up to the sky, getting that full stretch through the front of the body. Exhale, come down. 2 more times. Inhale, bring it up. See if you can reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, bring it down. And then inhale, bring it up. See if you can reach back a little bit further this time. Exhale, bring it down. We're going to inhale to bring it up. We're going to reach over to the right. So actively press your left sitting bone down to the ground and reach those hands over to the right. If it's a little bit much in the fingers, you can grab onto the wrist. So Robin's just walked in. We're going to come up to the center and reach it over to the other side. So again, you can grab onto the wrist if it's a little bit much in the fingers. Coming back up, we'll do one more time each side. So over to the right. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the left. Slowly come back to the center. Give the hands a little bit of a shake out if you need to. My fingers are very stiff this morning. All right, so we're going to bring our hands together, palms facing one another. We're going to inhale, open the chest, shoulder blades squeeze towards one another. Exhale, bring it forward, round through the shoulders. We inhale to reach out, open the chest. Exhale, bring it down. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. And then this time we're going to inhale to open, stay here. Take 2 deep breaths in and out. And then gently release. All right, so you have a couple of options here. You can stay seated, stretching through the right leg. So we're going to do a hamstring stretch. Otherwise, you can come up to standing, do the same thing, or you can pop your leg onto the chair and then tip from the hip. So it's up to you what option you'd like to take. We're stretching the right leg. So wherever you are, the right leg is straight. If balance is an issue, grab onto the chair. Yeah, there we go. Good. So we're trying to reach forward with the chest. I'm going to stretch through the back of the right leg. Now we're going to change the stretch a little bit here. So as you exhale, point the toes away from you. As you inhale, bring the toes up to the sky. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, toes to the sky. 2 more times. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, point them away. Inhale, bring them up. And then keeping them up, see if you can tip a little bit more from the hips to fold forward to increase the stretch. Got lots of love for our hamstrings today. And then we slowly come up, bend through the knee, and then slide your foot off. We're going to switch sides. So again, you have those options, either seated, tip from the hips, and the left leg is straight. You can stand up, or you can bring your foot onto the chair. So just slowly tipping from the hips, folding forward. I thought you were balancing on the ball there, Lisa, and I thought, wow, that's very ambitious. So find those toe points and lifts. So breathe out as you point the toes. Breathe in to point them to the sky. Breathe out, point them away. Breathe in, bring them up. Breathe out, point them away. Breathe in, bring them up. Last time, breathe out, bring them away. Breathe in, bring them up, and then hold them up. Tip from the hips and reach forward a little bit more over that left leg. Nice, Jennifer. And then slowly unpoint the toes, bend the knee, slowly coming up. And then grabbing your chair, come to standing. So we're going to find some forward fold. So your forward fold can look like this, it can look like this, or it can look like this. It's up to you where you'd like to be. Just folding forward. And then just allowing a bit of movement side to side. So like you're just gently rotating, rocking side to side. Getting that twist through the hips. Bit of movement through the spine. Then we're going to bring the hands to the knees, lift it up halfway, reach the chest forward. Exhale, fold it back down. We're going to slowly bring it up one vertebrae at a time to come up to standing. When your head is up, you reach the hands up to the sky. Really lift up and reach the fingertips right up to the sky. Maybe press the hips forward gently to get a stretch to the front of the belly. And then as you exhale, hands come down by your sides. We're going to step the right foot forward. The left foot's going to step back. So we're going to sink down to the hips again. If you'd like to hold on to the chair, you can. If not, hands by your hips. If you'd like to add on, hands up overhead. So just sink down nice and deep into the front leg. And let the hips sink down. Rosemary, see if you can take a bigger step. There we go. And then from here, if you'd like to use the chair for balance, you're more than welcome. We're going to straighten into the front leg on the inhale. And then as you exhale, we sink it back down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink it down. This time we inhale, straighten, turn the toes out slightly and then tip from the hips. So your back toes are at a 45-degree angle. Either we're here holding onto the chair or we headbutt the chair and come down. So wherever needs to be, we're just getting a stretch to the back of both legs. And then slowly bending into the front leg, we step it forward. We're going to do the same on the other side. So this time your left leg is forward, right foot is back. I only move my chair so you guys can see it a little bit clearer. That's the only reason. So if you want to keep it where it is, don't feel like you have to. So try and keep your chest up. Again, those options, if you'd like to add a little bit, bring the hands to your sides, or if you'd like to add on a lot, bring your hands up to the sky. And sinking down into the hips. And then we find those little pulsations. As you inhale, we straighten through the left knee. As you exhale, sink it down. Inhale, straighten it up. Exhale, bend, sink the hip. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, sink it down. Your next inhale lifts it up and we tip it forward. Maybe finding your chair, maybe finding the ground. Straightening both legs as much as they can. You can turn the back toes out to a 45-degree angle if that makes it a bit nicer. And then slowly bend into the left knee. We're going to step it up, shake the legs out a little bit. And we'll come back into our downward facing dog variation. So you can either come into your downward facing dog here or hands onto the ground. It's up to you where you'd like to be. And then here, see if you can press your chest down towards your thighs. So you should feel that that intensifies the stretch into the shoulders. And maybe into the back of the legs. Now that your chest is pressing down, see if you can lift your tailbone up. Beautiful, guys. We're going to slowly round through the spine, coming up. We're going to find our warrior 2. So right foot comes forward, left foot steps back and turn the toes to a 45-degree angle. So our chest opens up, so we would be facing towards our right toes. We're going to turn away. Open the arms up, so our right fingers are heading towards the same direction as our right toes. Our left fingers are heading in the opposite direction. So we sink down into that right knee. Nice, Lisa. Good. We're going to inhale, straighten the right leg. Tip from the hips and reach it over to the right. So maybe the chair's there, maybe you hold on to the thigh, the calf, the ankle. Then we're going to bring the hand down to the other hand. So just be mindful of your balance here. And then you're going to open it up like a big crocodile mouth up to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Really feel yourself open up into the chest as you lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Inhale, bring it up. Stay here for 2 breaths. And then activating the left side of the body, we're going to lift ourselves back up. Bend into the right knee. We're back into our warrior. Beautiful, guys. Sink down a little bit deeper. We won't be here for too much longer. And then slowly turn and bring yourself back up. We're doing the same on the other side. I know, are the legs tired, Rosemary? My left leg is coming forward, right foot is coming back. Turn the right toes to a 45-degree angle. We're going to open the chest up, left fingers and left toes head in the same direction. Beautiful, guys. So we're going to straighten through the left leg. Bring the hips over to the right as we tip to the left. So chair, thigh, ankles, calf, whatever works. We're in our triangle pose here. Yeah, I was going to say Jennifer, other way. So right hand is up in the air. So we bring the right hand to the left hand, wherever it may be, and we inhale to bring it back up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. One more time. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. 2 breaths here. And then we activate through the right side of the body to slowly lift it up. Turn the palms down, bend into the left knee. We're in our warrior 2. See if you can sink a little bit deeper into that left knee. And then we slowly turn and step it forward. Nice, guys. We're going to come back into our downward facing dog. So hands onto the chair, onto the ground. Chest sinks down, legs are straight, tailbone rises. Having a slight bend into the knees, maybe bring them a bit closer together. Bring the gaze forward to your hands, and we're going to slowly kick the right leg up. So we're in like a 3-legged dog, but we're supported by the chair. You may need to move your foot around if you need to. Beautiful, guys. If you can, bring the left hand down towards the ground. So we're just finding a bit of balance here. Like in our half moon, kind of. You don't have to come all the way down. Nice, Jennifer. And then slowly bring it back with the right foot. We're going to kick the left foot out. So left foot reaches behind you. And then again, if you can, right foot reaches down towards the ground. Really working on that balance here, that control. And then slowly coming up. That was one way we can get into our half moon pose. We're going to go a different way. So finding the chair in front of you. Bring the left foot towards the chair, left hand onto the chair. Open the hips. And I'm going to lift the right leg up. So almost in a giant, well, I don't know, I was going to say T, but it doesn't really look like a T from this position here. Good, guys. So a bit of a bend into the left knee. And if you can, see if you can unweight your left hand. So maybe it just hovers above the chair. Just really working on that balance here. Go, Jennifer. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, release. We're going to switch sides. Maybe shake out the hips, shake out the ankles. So this time the right foot comes forward. Right hand comes down onto the chair. We open the hip up, reach the left hand to the sky. And then again, if you'd like to, put a bit of a bend into that right knee and then try and unweight the right hand. Beautiful, guys. Slowly bend it down. And then finding a few cat-cows onto the chair. Just getting some movement through the spine. And then we'll slowly come back to sitting, either on the floor or on the ground. The floor and the ground are the same thing. Sorry, guys, either on the floor or on your chair. All right, so either finding your right ankle and bringing it onto your left thigh, or crossing the right ankle over the left and gently twisting over to the right. Other way, Jennifer, yeah. So either finding that stretch, either way, we're just aiming to get a stretch in the outside of the hip. So the more that right knee heads towards the ground, if you're in your figure four, the more intense the stretch. Slowly coming back up, and we'll switch sides. So either crossing the left ankle over the right and finding a twist, or left ankle on top of the right knee, and then just gently tipping from the hips. And then slowly coming up, tucking the chin, bringing the spine forward and down. We're going to round through the spine and find a bit of a forward bend. So you don't have to go all the way down. You can rest your elbows onto your knees. You can go all the way down to the floor, or you can just bring your chin to your chest. And then when you're ready, slowly coming back up. Finding a comfortable sitting position, and then gently closing your eyes. So again, I can't sit on chairs properly, so I'm going to sit cross-legged. So just finding a comfortable position, closing your eyes, and then just starting to become aware of your breath. Feeling each inhalation, each exhalation as it comes and goes. And then see if you can deepen each inhale and lengthen each exhale. Each inhale is longer than the last, deeper than the last, and each exhale is longer than the last. Just adding more length and depth to the breath. Well, you're focusing now on the sensations through the spine. So with each exhale, feel the grounding down through the sitting bones, the length through the tailbone. And as you inhale, feel that energy drawing up through the spine, through the neck, and up through the crown of the head. Each exhale, focusing on that grounding down through the sitting bones. Each inhale, lifting and rising. So really noticing that length through the spine, that elongation. Continuing to lengthen and deepen the breath. Keep rising up tall through the crown of the head on the inhale and grounding down with each exhale. Beautiful, guys. Feeling that full length of the spine, that length in the body, and that full length and depth of breath. And then coming back to your natural rhythm of your breath. Just becoming aware of the sensations with the breath. And then gently tucking your chin into your chest. Maybe finding some gentle movement into the neck. Just releasing any tension into the shoulders. And then slowly blinking your eyes open. Starting to take in your surrounds, the light around you. And then slowly rolling up through the spine, coming to a fully seated position. Taking 3 deep breaths in and out here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth to get that relaxation sensation with each exhale. Last breath. And then you lovely people are welcome to carry on with your day. Namaste.